Look at the pictures. Can you name the source of electrical energy in each picture? Key in your answer and then click Check Answer. The sources of electrical energy are battery, dynamo, and solar cells. In this unit, you are going to learn about the generation what are sources. Let's look at this video. In this modern age, electrical energy is easily available at the click of a switch. Have you ever wondered how electrical energy is generated? Watch the animation. What happens when the wire is moved up and down? Yes, the needle of the galvanometer deflects. This shows that electricity is generated in the copper wire. When the copper wire cuts across the magnetic field, electricity is generated in the copper wire. Look at the animation. How is electrical energy generated in a dynamo? In a dynamo, a coil wire is placed between two magnets. When the coil of wire spins, it cuts the magnetic field lines and electrical energy is generated in the coil. Most of the electrical energy that is generated in Malaysia comes from thermal power stations. Thermal generators run on steam, which is produced by burning fuel such as coal, diesel, and natural gas. How does a thermal generator work? Click the Start button and watch the animation. The combustion of fuel turns the water in the boiler into steam, which is collected in the boiler drum. The steam in the boiler drum is then heated. As it expands, the steam spins the turbine. The turbine then spins the generator to produce electrical energy. How does a hydroelectric generator work? Click on the Start button and watch the animation. A dam is first built so that water is stored in a reservoir. As water is channeled from the reservoir to the bottom of the dam, the water moves a turbine propeller. The turbine then spins the dynamo to produce electrical energy. A diesel generator is used to supply electrical energy in small places. How does it generate electrical energy? Click on the Start button and watch the animation. Diesel is burned to produce hot gases. The hot gas is then compressed to create a force to drive the piston, which in turn spins the dynamo to produce electrical energy. In some countries like India and France, nuclear energy is used to produce electrical energy. How is electrical energy generated in a nuclear generator? Click Start and watch the animation. Uranium atoms are split in the reactor to produce nuclear energy. The nuclear energy is used to boil water to obtain steam. The steam is then compressed to create a greater pressure. The compressed steam spins the turbine, which in turn drives the dynamo. How does a gas turbine generator work? Click Start and watch the animation. Air is first sucked into the compressor. The air is then mixed with fuel gas. The mixture of air and fuel gas is ignited by a spark plug. The mixture burns and expands. This forces the turbine to turn. The turbine, in turn, spins the dynamo to produce electrical energy. How is electrical energy generated? Electrical energy is generated in power stations using the principle of a dynamo. In Malaysia, electrical energy is generated by thermal generators, hydroelectric generators, and gas turbine generators. Name the various electrical energy generators shown in the picture and complete the puzzle. Then, click Check Answer. Click True or False. Hot gases are compressed before they are used to turn turbines in gas turbine generators. That is correct. Hot gases are compressed before they are used to turn turbines in gas turbine generators. Click True or False. A dynamo is used to produce electrical energy in a generator. That is correct. A dynamo is used to produce electrical energy in a generator. Click True or False. A thermal power station uses coal, diesel, or natural gas as a fuel to boil water to produce steam. That is correct. A thermal power station uses coal, diesel, or natural gas as a fuel to boil water to produce steam. The various types of generators are thermal, hydroelectric, gas turbine, diesel, and nuclear generators. In a thermal power station, coal, diesel, or natural gas is used as a fuel to boil water to produce steam. The steam is channeled under high pressure to turn a turbine. The turbine spins a dynamo to produce electrical energy. A hydroelectric power station uses water to spin a turbine, which in turn spins a dynamo to produce electrical energy. In a diesel generator, diesel is burned to boil water. The steam is compressed to produce a force to drive a piston, which in turn drives a dynamo to produce electrical energy. In a gas turbine power station, a mixture of gas and air is burned to produce a force to turn the turbine. The turbine then spins the dynamo to produce electrical energy. In a nuclear reactor, uranium atoms are split to produce energy to boil water. The steam produced is then used to spin a turbine, which drives a dynamo to produce electrical energy. You have learned that gas, water, fuel such as coal, nuclear, and diesel can be used to generate electrical energy. Can you name other sources of energy which can be used to generate electrical energy? You have learned how electrical energy is generated in various types of power stations. What are the similarities and differences between the various types of power stations? Watch the animation of the various generators again. Can you list out the similarities and differences between the different generators? Drag and drop the answers in the boxes provided. Apart from the various types of electrical generators you have learned, other sources of energy are also used to generate electrical energy. Look at the world map. Mouse over the hotspots to find out what the alternative sources of energy are. In California, America, wind turbines are used to generate electrical energy. In California, America, in the coast of Ireland, tidal waves are used to generate electrical energy. In the coast of Ireland, biomass is used to generate electrical energy in India. Biomass in Japan, solar energy is used to generate electrical energy. In Japan, solar energy, geothermal energy is used to generate electrical energy in New Zealand. Other energy sources which can be used to run the generator to generate electrical energy are biomass, geothermal, wind, and tides. Let's make a solar torchlight. You will need 4 solar cells, copper wires, metal clips, and a light bulb. Follow the instructions to build your solar torchlight. Connect one end of the wire to the light bulb. Connect the other end of the wire to the solar cell. Expose the solar cell to the sun. Compare the brightness of the torchlight at different times of the day in your activity sheet. Key in the correct answer. Key in the correct answer. Key in the correct answer. The similarities in the generation of electrical energy in the various power stations are: electrical energy is generated by dynamos. Fluid is used to spin the generators. Kinetic energy is converted into electrical energy. The difference in the generation of electrical energy in the various types of power stations is different sources of energy are used in the generator. Examples of alternative sources of energy are solar, wind, geothermal, biomass, and tidal energy. Which of the following types of generators uses fossil fuels? That is correct. A gas turbine uses natural gas, which is a fossil fuel. The table shows the steps involved in a nuclear generator in generating electrical energy. Which of the following is the correct sequence? That is correct. The correct sequence is Q, R, S, and P. Which of the following is used as a fuel in a nuclear reactor? That is correct. Uranium is split in a nuclear reactor to produce heat energy. Which of the following are alternative sources of energy? That is correct. Tidal, solar, and geothermal are alternative sources of energy. Which of the following source of energy is derived from the decomposition of organic waste? That is correct. The decomposition of organic waste produces biomass energy. Click on one of the questions to see the answer. The various types of generators are thermal generator, hydroelectric generator, gas turbine generator, diesel generator, nuclear generator. Electrical energy is generated in the various types of generators by moving fluids. The fluids turn turbines, which spins the dynamos to generate electrical energy. The similarities in the generation of electrical energy in the various power stations are: electrical energy is generated by dynamos. Fluid is used to spin the generators. Kinetic energy is converted into electrical energy. The difference in the generation of electrical energy in the various types of power stations are: different sources of energy are used in the generators. Examples of alternative sources of energy are solar, wind, geothermal, biomass, and tidal energy. You have learned about alternative sources of energy. Find out and discuss in groups on the advantages and disadvantages of alternative sources of energy. NASA has used liquid hydrogen since the 1970s to propel the Space Shuttle and other rockets into orbit. Can hydrogen be used to generate electrical energy? Find out how hydrogen fuel cells work.